How could we effect this good change? How could we go about it? Here's how. When the official who releases this inmate early on his sentence releases him, he tells him, before you leave, you've got to get somebody to get an insurance company to come and put up a financially secured bond, say $25,000, $50,000, guaranteeing our state that if when you violate one of your conditions, if that insurance company does not retrieve you and bring you back to us to be surrendered into custody, they pay the $50,000 to the state. That'll work. But would an insurance company do that? Absolutely. How do I know? Because that's what we do. This year, we will take out from pretrial custody over 2.5 million people. We will see that those people get to court to have their criminal case disposed of. And if we don't, we will pay the amount of their bail bond to the county or the state, depending on the jurisdiction. Does this work? Well, for every 100 people we take out, 6 of them fail to make a scheduled court appearance. And within the time limit given us, 80% of that 6% are reincarcerated. That means that over 98% of the people we take out at the end of the day have stood before the bar of justice and had their criminal case disposed of. Now, we can do the same thing on post-conviction. I mean, after all, ladies and gentlemen, that fellow's already been our customer once. Why did he go to court before just to get sentenced? There's only one reason. He knew that we could find him. And he knew that we would bring him back in because we have a very good reputation for doing that. Well, have we been doing it long enough that we know we can keep doing it? Well, we've been doing it for about 75 years. One of my insurance company clients is 103 years old. I've personally been representing those companies. This is my 40th year. If we weren't really good at doing this, think about it now for a second. We've got to go pay the full amount of the bond to the court. If we weren't pretty good at this, how could we still be in business? The bill that I suggested at the beginning of my talk is in the pack at your desk. In fact, in this pack, there is a preface sheet, which is just an overview of what I've already said. There is a brand new ALEC state factor on this program. There is a model bill for you to review if you might be interested in introducing such a measure. And there is the bond form showing you what kind of bond we would put up. Now, if you don't like the precise language of these suggested documents, can they be tweaked by your legislative council? Well, absolutely. And will we work with them on that and work with you and your staff on that? Absolutely. This is not going to fit every jurisdiction, but the concept will fit every jurisdiction. There is a phone number there for our executive offices in Washington, D.C. We're prepared to help you and your staff and support this legislation in any way that we can. Let me close by saying that now I told you that I've gone insane, but I'm not so crazy as not to know that you've already figured out that if I can talk you into doing this bill, my clients are going to make some money on the bond premiums. But if we can help you save crime victims in your legislative district and generate positive revenue for your state and help solve your prison overcrowding problem, you don't mind me making $1. We hope you'll consider this suggested measure. One thing is certain. If we keep doing what we're doing, we're just going to keep getting what we're getting, except more of it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.